Live. Let's go. Sunday Night Live. Give me a second. I gotta pull my own. Channel up here. Here we go. Yeah, let's go. See, High Priestess. High Priestess, what's the message? Well, let's go. Let's go. And let's go. All right. Miss Thelma, thank you for being here. All right. Hey, Colin, how are you, hon? All right, so we're going to do the, yeah, y'all tired? Tired of waiting. All right, let's do the first collective. Some of y'all just might be feeling tired. I don't know if you just went through something, you're just tired. A lot of stuff going on these days, we're just tired. Lioness, I saw you at the bottom of the live yesterday. Sorry I didn't acknowledge you. Hello, love. I miss you too, huh? Give me a second. Let me get these couple collectives out. Get these couple collectives out. I'm trying to keep my camera down on the cards instead of the pole, you know. Let's go. Give me 1 sec. Who's outside? Who's outside right now? Storm's in here. Where's everybody? Where's everybody? All right. I got very worried. I was very worried. All right, let's go. Sorry about that. Let's go. Sorry about that. Let's go. I should learn that if the boys don't react like terrible, then there's nothing wrong, but I worry because, you know, we're new here and I don't want my cats outside. And they do go out. I'm not one for keeping animals trapped. They want to go out, let them out. I've always been that way, but shit now, what is happening here? This is a very difficult collective for me to get through because I don't know what we're talking about. Shit. This is for a man. This is the men's reading for sure. This is not for a female. So females, fall back for this reading. This is a gentleman's reading. So yesterday we started off with the lettuce. Today we start off with the gentleman's, okay? That's how we're going to start this off. Wow. And it's hard for me to get through the energy because I'm not a man, so it's hard for me to relate to it. So just bear with me, okay? It's very masculine. I'm not masculine, so hard for me to get through it. Let me just read the cards. All right, look. In the recent past, what I'm seeing, collective one, what I'm seeing in the recent past, there is someone in your recent past that you no doubt admired. You admired this person. Maybe you learned a lot from them. You learned good habits and bad habits. This is someone that taught you shortcuts as well. Whoever this gentleman is, he taught you shortcuts. Could have been your father or someone father-like. Your brother, your uncle, I don't know, you name it. Someone you respected. You felt like they were wise. This is also someone that threw the rock and had the hand and took shortcuts. And then you guys could knock the rest of the day off and party or what. Definitely took shortcuts. This is someone that represented themselves very strong. A father-like energy. But they weren't. I mean, I don't know, it looks like maybe their vehicle was broke down, it was jerry-rigged, whatever. You have to understand, whoever you're admiring in the past, you got to know they took shortcuts. You got to know this person was a hater. That this is somebody that wanted public attention. This is somebody that went with the flow. They didn't have any discipline. That's why they didn't go anywhere. And despite that, you admired them. I don't know why. They didn't go very far in life. Furthermore, it looks like their vehicle was broke down all the time. Your current energy, you know, and I'm not trying to come for whoever this is that you're admiring, but your current energy is very masculine in the respect that when we talk about equal give and take, right? We talk about your money. So what you're telling me is that you regard someone fondly. In your current energy, you're saying, when I think back on the past, I regard someone fondly. I look at this person like they're a go-getter. They always chasing after the next big opportunity. And that's kind of what has your strength. You're kind of trying to live up to somebody's image who wasn't the person that you think they were. You are remembering all the good qualities, and that's what the brain does. When the brain reflects back, it reflects back on someone being a go-getter, a moneymaker, and that's what you're reflecting back on as a masculine energy. I've got to tell you that in the future, the reason I'm warning you about your past and you admiring this person, are you seeing it clearly? Because I really do think that you're someone who does see it clearly. You know this person took shortcuts. You know this person partied. You know that they stood in energy and claimed to be somebody they weren't. You know they didn't go very far. But you are just, in the current energy, you're just remembering this person fondly. And I think that you did whatever strong suit that they did have, that is the qualities that you're standing in now. And no doubt you're strong because of it. But if you keep going down this path and you keep remembering this person so fondly, and you keep imitating this person. Because right now what you're doing is you're winning and you're shining. But if you keep it on and you want to resemble this person, kind of reenact this person's behavior, there's a warning. Because in the future, I see you regretting this bad. I see you being greedy, selfish, greedy, a miser. Yeah, like Sanford and Son. Exactly. Sanford and Son out here. I got Sanford and Son. This is what I got. Emperor reverse, King of Pentacles. Bum, bum, bam. I got Sanford and Son. Broke down everything. In the future, you know, it looks like you just accumulated a bunch of stuff that ain't worth nothing. What's yours is yours, and what everybody else's is yours. And unfortunately, it's nothing that nobody wants. Nobody checks into. And what you don't see coming is that this greediness and this miserliness, these shortcuts that you've been taught throughout life, where you didn't really care. I see you being heartbroken, and I see you not understanding why. What's the interference? Why didn't I see this coming? Why am I being rejected? I see you slipping into a depression in the future. So you could be surrounded by a whole bunch of stuff. You know, you could have 4 coffee tables and all this. I mean, it just, to me, it sounds like you have accumulated a bunch of stuff. And none of that stuff brings you happiness. I don't care if you've got 52,000 chains around your neck. What you don't see coming is none of that makes you happy, and you don't know why. You don't know why. You don't know why you're feeling this heartbrokenness, this shallowness, this emptiness. And it's because of your upbringing. There's something here about your father energy, how he was, there's Sanford and Son. This Sanford and Son. Your current energy is, you feel like if you're on the up and up right now, you're remembering someone fondly. But in the future, I don't care how much shit you've acquired, you're no longer interested in the shit that you've acquired. No one else is placing value on it either. I think you just didn't take care of it. It's heartbreaking. Nobody's reaching out to you. They don't see what you see. So if you're saying, well, you don't understand, this truck here is a 1948 classic. Nobody else sees the value in it. They don't. They don't. They don't see it. You don't see this coming. You don't see it. Sanford and Son. Somebody here's took a lot of lessons. No doubt it's gotten you somewhere in life, but it's gotten you, you've accumulated a bunch of shit that nobody wants. But you. And you could tell me, you don't understand, it's classic. It's an antique. Glad you feel that way, because everybody else is seeing it as a dust collector. A POS. Collective 2. All right. This is a lot different energy. Extremely different. Let's go collective 2. We switch gears very quick. Yes, we did. We switched gears quickly. I do like that we're doing, my team seems to be doing a masculine reading and a feminine reading. So let's go for the ladies. Ladies. Let's go, ladies. Someone have 4 cups, please. And 10 of pence, please. All right, let's go back to this Queen of Wands, 5 cups. Let's go. Go to the Ace of Pentacles and the Strength. Yeah, you tired, boss. You tired, boss. You tired, boss. All right. Give me this 10 of Pentacles, 8 of Swords. And what you own owns you, baby. All right, ladies. All the single ladies. All the single ladies. Let's go, single ladies. Or not so single ladies. I can't even be certain anymore. I want to say single ladies with the 9 of Cups. I can't tell. At any rate, listen, at any rate, In the recent past, there is a very challenging, most likely twin flame situation, soulmate, twin flame, you name it, I can't call it. The challenge here of this twin, this soulmate, friend, lovers and friends, there's a challenge. There's a challenge with you trying to give emotion to it, you just trying to give to it. And the more that you step in a masculine energy as a female, you know, because the Queen of Wands is a doer, an action taker, no doubt a female, but it's a woman that takes action. She goes after what she wants. And I see you being rejected, and I see you being depressed about that. And I see you trying hard to work on a relationship or trying hard to work on a family dynamic. Doing your best to do that. And no matter how hard you try, you're being rejected. Current energy. So your current energy, you're not interested in anything to do with love. You're not interested. Your strong suit at this time is money and new financial opportunities. And again, you're recapping to me, no, Mene, I'm not interested in love. I'm not interested in a new love beginning. No, not interested. Zero interest in a new love. No, not interested. You can miss me with it. I don't need to sleep on it. I'm good. I'm exhausted. You're telling me straight up, I'm exhausted with the idea of a new love opportunity. I don't want nothing to do with it. I'm exhausted by it. My strong suit, you're saying to me, my strong suit is new financial opportunities. That's my strong suit. Thank you. I don't want nothing to do with new love. New. It's unrequited. Anybody that steps to me with some love offers, no. Listen, I'm tired, boss. I'm tired, believe me, I am woke, I'm trying to stay awake, I don't want nothing to do with it. I'm healed. You're telling me that you're healed. Four of Swords reversed. I am healed, okay? You're so healed that you don't want nothing to do with new love opportunity. I'm so healed right now, I don't want, okay. And there's nothing wrong with that, I'm not judging you. I'm not judging you. The issue is with you as a single energy, ma'am. And I'm not saying you're not getting money, 10 of Pentacles in the upright in the future. You are making money, you are. And this is why what I said, what you own owns you. You've got a lot going on where your whole mind is just focused on money and all the responsibilities to take care of that. To whom much is given, much is required. And I see you doing the most. Here's the thing with you. If you keep resonating in this energy where you're not interested in love, you're looking like a very strong player out here. And you look like, I'm not bothered, I'm good, you're living your best life. I'm telling you in the future, the fact that you're so preoccupied with yourself and your money and that you're coming across as good, however single, you are sending a single vibe, whether you realize it or not, you are. 8 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles is the 9. 10 of Pentacles, mine is the Ace of Pentacles, the 9. I can take it, I can bust it, I can add it or subtract it. Either way, you're coming up with the 9 of Pentacles, and even in the future, the 9 of Cups. There's something here, regardless, you could say, I'm not interested, I don't want no new love, no new friends, I'm good. I'm only worried about my money and my stability, my routine, my schedule. And the fact that you're so content and happy there, that's when I see everything changing for you. It changes. It changes. It's almost like regardless if you realize it or not, you're already acting, you know, the most attractive people out there are people that kind of send this message that they're already in a relationship. And you're saying, no, I'm not in a relationship and I'm not interested. That in itself is a very attractive field to be in. Not in a relationship, not interested. And the fact that you're doing so well for yourself, you're financially independent. It's a very attractive energy to be in. I see it changing for you in the future. You could say, I don't care what you say, True Time, I'm not interested. Well, you could tell me you're not interested, but it does end in the future. It does. It's ending for you. It's changing for you. You're attracting it without realizing it. Uh-oh. No. Uh-oh. I've been doing 3 collectives because I like to. Here lately, I feel like the 3rd collective gives me the most insight. Oh, Lord Jesus. What is this? Ooh, no. Okay. Okay. Well, devil on the bottom of the deck. Well. So, in the recent past, it looks like I'm dealing with a gentleman here. Whoever the gentleman was very dangerous. Dangerous. This was a dangerous individual, very karmic individual. This is a player, someone that is an emotional abuser. Claims to love you. He most likely is a drinker, a drunk, someone that hides his emotions, has 0 boundaries. This is a man that would hit a woman. This is a man that behind closed doors has no integrity, no boundaries, nothing. But on the outside appearance is that everything is awesome, that he's winning in life. There's so much, in the recent past, there's so much people don't know. Nor would they believe. Nobody would believe anything because this is the image that was sold. But in the recent past, this man's dangerous. Dangerous, an idiot, a karmic, a drunkard, a druggie. Very emotionally abusive, physically abusive, has no boundaries, has no integrity, no home training. There we go. No home training. No home training. But nobody else would believe this. They believe this person's a saint, a little dream come true. There is a lot people don't know about this person, and nobody would believe it either. There's a bunch of people here in denial, meaning the townspeople would be like, there's no way, I don't believe it. I don't believe it about Jason. I don't believe that. Okay. I don't believe that about Jason. No way. Not our Jason. Anyway, in the current energy, what I'm seeing is this individual, it's a gentleman, is waiting on someone to return. And the more they're waiting on this person to return, or they're waiting on some type of message, this person's very ignorant. They're very assured of themselves too. The King of Swords reverse is an asshole. So this person is a know-it-all. They feel like they're professional. They are a know-it-all, and they are positive that someone's going to go back. But the more the time passes, they realize someone here is not interested. They're being rejected. Just understand that in the future, this person is going to grow savage. This is a liar, a cold hard abuser, someone that throws the rock, hides the hand. The challenge of their techniques is going to be challenged in the future. Their lying, their deceitfulness, it's going to be challenged in the future. Because someone here, the minute they open their mouth, the Page of Cups is news. The minute that someone opens their mouth about this relationship, good news. Good news in the future. The challenge is throw the rock, hide the hand. There is a lot here that could be put out for public display in the future. And I do mean it, because it looks like somebody here is very upset. They're upset, and they're upset publicly. But what I'm seeing is in the future, the challenge of this person's behavior, this throw the rock, hide the hand, using flying monkeys, and what happens when people do this on a narcissistic level, a sociopath level, a psychopath level, the people that they have chosen to participate with them start to realize that they were used. They get to see the other side of the coin. Furthermore, the current energy, the more that you're not, whoever I'm talking to, the more that you're not responding, you're not coming back, this person is gaining more and more public attention, where they're feeling bad for this person. Meaning you're growing more and more haters, whoever I'm talking to. You're growing more and more haters, people that don't like you. And they're taking this person's side in the current energy. Oh my God, the flying monkeys are really taking up for one individual. The dangerous, karmic, drunk, abusive, a druggie, a woman abuser, abuser of children and women. But the public's going crazy about this person, and they don't know it. They don't know. They're in the dark. They're also giving someone the benefit of the doubt. There's no way we regard this person in a public light. There's no way this individual would do this. And right now, everybody's on the edge of their seats. I'm telling you, whatever they're doing, this individual here is not going far. Whatever they're saying, there's a problem with travel. There is a problem with communication. What we have here is a failure to communicate. And it's this gentleman's communication style that's being rejected. It's not going to go far. And whatever he's saying is, he's so assured of himself. He's a dickhead. He is a know-it-all. But that said, he's getting this public attention where people feel sorry for him. The challenge here is the same people that feel sorry for him. The challenge here is the lies. The lies and the manipulation in the future. Because it's coming out in the future. All these people here that are backing him. To a degree, they too are lying. They too have become, it's like we hate someone so much, we're going to stretch the truth. We're going to stretch timelines. We're going to do X, Y, and Z. Okay. Take it as a warning. Take it as a forewarning. I'm just letting you know in the future, I do see the flying monkeys rallying together for one individual. Because they want to cheer this one individual up, which is a gentleman. Abusive, drunk, drug abuser, woman beater, child beater. They want to cheer this individual up. No, friend. We love you, friend. And we hate so-and-so, friend. Okay. You know, oh, pictures and videos, baby. That CCTV will get you. That's what I tell people. You know, you need to document your life. Gotta document your life. It's a shame you gotta do that, but you should always document your life. Not that it's gonna help the flying monkeys, because I truly believe people know who they're dealing with. But denial is you have the Two of Swords. Denial is a very strong emotion when you've committed to loving someone. Is there anything else you'd like to say about this? Wow. All right, we're getting off the subject. Listen, in the recent past, there was a gentleman here saying somebody's not going nowhere. She ain't going nowhere. It's hopeless. This person is codependent on me financially. She ain't going nowhere. The current energy is very hard, and this person is so comfortable in an abuse dynamic right now. They're very comfortable with their level of abuse, meaning the devil has full control. It's hard as well. It's very difficult because you got the Lovers here, and there's someone here that's only focused on the other for sexual gratification. That's it. On another aspect, the only thing these two have in common is their demons get along with the other person's demons. These people have a bunch of bad habits, right? Old habits are hard to break. The challenge here is in the future. I see this gentleman coming towards this woman, and I don't see it going well. There's a challenge here of the action that this gentleman takes towards a woman. And the challenge of her tongue is there's a challenge of her tongue and her actions against him. So whatever he does towards her, she's got the clap back for it. So I'm not going to go into this and keep going with it. I'm going to take y'all's questions. Challenge here. It's been difficult. Somebody's demons loves, old habits hard to break and all. Right. Eagle Eye 925. I agree. Jesus is king. You rebuke this, amen. Okay. Thelma, are you here? You seeing this foolery? Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, let's take some questions. All right, are you still here? Yes, I do, Linus, I do. I finally made it out of that hellhole. Rom, 5310. Are you here? ROMR 5310. You still here? You need to hit the heart button once or twice. Otherwise, I'm going to skip you. Okay, that's good. Thank you. Will my visit home be successful? My family can be difficult, but I do miss them. All right. Are you female? It will just help me with your reading. Are you female? I feel like there's someone in my refrigerator knocking on the door from the inside. Anyway, you female? Okay. All right, let's not take that one. Let's go. All right, let's move from Your name's Jennifer. Okay. Will my visit home be successful? Family can be difficult, but you did miss them. All right, let's go. Yeah, I see that. Female, you know what it is. You know what it's hitting for. I see you miss them. You know, you're a sharp lady. You're saying, listen, I'm not stupid. I know what it is. I see this clearly. The Queen of Swords see things very clearly, but the Queen of Swords is also a no fluff kind of woman, meaning I cut things off that don't serve me. But in the current energy, yeah, you miss them. I see that. That's right. I'm still you female. Let's go. Right. Okay. Well, honey, damn it. Yeah. See, what was that? I need to use this phone. What is this? What was that? There is a song. Old habits hard to break. What is that? I need to look at it. I miss you tonight. I miss something. Miss J.I. Prince of New York. I miss you tonight. Hold on. That's it. It's called Old Habits. Hank Williams Jr. put out a song. I kicked the habit of smoking back some time ago, and I tried the hard stuff, but I had to let it go. The toughest thing I ever gave up was today, because old habits like you are hard to break. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, this is old habits, hon. That J.I. Prince of New York, Miss You Tonight, that's one of my favorites. So I miss you tonight. Anyways, let's go. Come on, man. Sorry, I'm not trying to, I'm just trying to see this girl. There we go. Will my visit home be successful? My family can be difficult. So who do you miss the most? This father energy? That's too many. There are too many. Just way too many. Yeah, this got family crap all over it. Oh, Lord, it does. Wow. Oh, no. What you, some type of daddy's girl or something? Okay, I don't care about that. You some type of daddy's girl, stepfather girl or something? What's going on with you? Because there is a masculine figure here that is a father figure. I will be your preach teacher. Yeah, passed away. All right. All right, look. Your recent past is interesting, huh? You're looking at something from a very cold and detached, rational point of view, okay? Someone that doesn't believe in unconditional love, meaning I love them. Don't get me wrong, there's unconditional love, Meaning unconditional love can be abused. I can love you from a distance. It's not like you just shut your heart off completely. You know, Lord forbid somebody would get sick or they would get in trouble. You know, you would definitely send assistance. But, and that's where your unconditional love lies. But I don't see you just showing up there. I see you showing up. I see you sending an attorney. I see you sending something, you know, condolences with some flowers. But I don't see you showing up personally in the recent past, no. Nope. Because in the recent past, you have made a very wise decision, and it's very rational, meaning this does not serve me anymore. It does not serve me. I am looking at the devil. You are looking at something very toxic. Look, there you is. I see the devil in the details. I see it very clearly. And although the devil is comforting, the devil you know and all, old habits being hard to break, it doesn't serve you in the recent past. And this is why you cut it out of your life. You know, the devil, when you're tempted with things that you're familiar with, the devil is a very hard thing to cut out of your life. It's comfortable, it's reassuring. Yeah, you know it's toxic. But there's also a level of comfort there. The devil you know and all, old habits, hard to break. You see it for what it is. Queen of Swords cuts everything off that no longer serves her. So what is it that you cut off? I'll tell you. The Tower. So when you cut this off, this was a big deal where the foundation just kind of gets ripped out. Nothing else will be the same, meaning the family dynamic. There's the Ten of Pentacles here that crumbles. It looks like everybody else kind of moved in another direction. And yeah, you kept up with them. You kept up with what? Stories? Because there is something in the past where you see the devil for what it is. You see the toxicness. You see shit crumbling. Despite how good this looks, where everybody's successful within this union, no matter what they say, whenever you did this, it created hella grudges. You were seen as a betrayer. And there is a family here that's saying that they're doing very well. Ten of Pentacles. Maybe even flexing vehicles, and look at, you know, the highlight reel. There's a grudge here. There is a grudge that happened when you cut them off. And to me, you may have even juggled money after this, and you may have went through a season of embarrassment, not even being scared. Like, I don't even, you know, you can't depend on these people anymore. You can't depend on them because you called them toxic. You cut them off. There's something here in the recent past where you're seeing this as toxic and everything is collapsing within this family that is so successful. And somebody here is sending you a message, and whatever it is, they're telling you, to me, they might be telling you the inside scoop, the real deal, the grudges, you know, who's beefing with who's really juggling money. Because there's something here about your intuition that is on the money. You could also start to feel uneasy for people. You could know that everything's just not everything. No matter what image they're trying to sell, they're really juggling money. And furthermore, somebody here could have just tried to intimidate you by flexing they shit in front of your face. Like they trying to tempt you in the recent past. Like, look how great we're doing. It's almost to incite a grudge with you, to make you feel on some level intimidation. I don't care. Your current energy is rejection and one of missing. You know, you miss in particular a father figure. I miss everybody. But here's the deal. when I say you miss everybody, why is it that when you're in your feelings, the holidays is a hard time for people, and I see you extremely emotional, grieving. This is when people get teary eyed. But what about your current energy? It's like you want to take action, but there's this emperor here. So if that's not your dad, it has to be a stepfather, somebody in a position of power right now. And whoever this individual is gets a lot of public recognition. And I don't know if this is the person that hurt you, this is why you're not comfortable. You're not comfortable because there's something here that you're struggling to take action with. Should I do it or not? This is a time when you could be missing your own father and the pedestal that you put him up on. I'm not for sure, but there's something here about a father image in your current energy, whether or not you should take action. And it has to do with public image and the future. There's something here with you learning a lesson in the current or in the future. You're going to learn something. You're going to learn justice, where things are going to be right and made right in the future. Where if it's not right now, it will be in the future. Right is right and wrong is wrong after all. But it doesn't make you feel any better. It doesn't. It still hurts you. Whatever this is that you learn in the future, it could have legal ramifications to it. If it doesn't, right is right and wrong is wrong. And whatever it is, you will learn today. Like whatever Cat Williams said. Learn today. Or the Hart boy, Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart, I don't know. One of them said you can learn today. There's something here that needs to be right in the future, be made right in the future, and it will. But it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. There will be gossip in the future about this as well. The actions that someone took. I see a new love interest, and I see someone trying to protect that as well. Using all their time, money, resources, and attention to protect it. I'm telling you, in my opinion, there's something here in the future about you learning something, and it involves legal stuff, and this is heartbreak. And these rumors are about a new love. Could be a new baby, but it's involving a new love interest in the future. And someone is defending this behavior. And they're using all their time, money, attention, and resources to do it. Whenever they do this, it does close out a cycle. And however that affects you, it's going to be extremely hard for you. It is. It's going to be hard for you. It's a burden. It's a burden. You may have once admired this person. And it really... Right, I mean, it looks like you've already been betrayed in the past. And why you're in this energy now of missing something, it looks like, someone here gets a lot of public attention and you're kind of the black sheep or whatever that's about. But in the future, you will learn. You will learn today. And there is a very legal situation, whether it's legal or it's just something to do with spiritual law. It breaks your heart. There's rumors about it as well. Rumors about this new love interest, rumors about it. If it's not a new love interest and or a new baby, this person protects this energy. They stand up for this energy. They use all their time, money, energy, effort, and resources to protect this energy. And it completely closes out a cycle. And it's extremely hard for you to wrap your head around, to... maybe it's the support of someone else in your family, because there's a third party betrayal in the future. There is. There is. You're going to learn of something, and whenever you learn of this, there's something in the future that when you learn of it, it has something to do with legalities and third parties. To me, it's a third party betrayal. Almost, it has a fair energy written all over it. A lot of gossip about it, too. A lot of gossip about this new relationship, and someone's protecting it. People that protect new relationships, they're protecting someone else's feelings. Someone's protecting their feelings. It closes the cycle out, and it is very, very stressful in the future. It may not make sense to you now, but it will in the future. I cannot do this anymore. Slate self. I was reading for somebody else. I don't know what that means to you. Only you do. But this is going to be a burden to you in the future. I feel like your intuition's been on the money this entire time. Whatever you were afraid of, yeah, it happens in the future. And I think that's why you feel sad for somebody. You ever feel sad for somebody because you can see something coming? That's the energy you're giving me. Like, I can see this is coming. You can see, kind of see your smile, what no one else is seeing or smiling. And it does happen in the future. And I see you taking it hard. Or, it's going to be a burden to you in some way, shape, or form. Maybe it's a burden because you're going to have to help other family out. And you knew this was going to happen. That's why you cut this off years ago. All right, let's go. Who cares? Not saying I don't care about your life, but I'm just trying to move on. All right, Colin, let's go. You hear, Colin? Can you hit that heart button once or twice so I know you didn't check out on me? Update. Gave a fiance, you gave fiance a reading 2 months ago. And everything you warned her about with me and my job is coming to pass. I found another job and now they are trying to fire me. Confirmed. Baby, I don't want that for you. I was hoping you say something nice. I think you meant to say a finance reading. Either that or your fiance a reading. Your fiance a reading or a finance reading 2 months ago. And everything you warned, oh, okay. I gave your fiance a reading, most likely about you or her or whoever. One of you. I do remember her asking about her fiance, whether it was you or her or whatever. And everything you warned her about with me, exactly. She asked me about you. And I was very direct with her and I said, I don't like reading for people who don't give permission. I will, but I don't really appreciate it. Can you bring him on, and I'll read for him. And everything you warned her about with me and my job is coming to pass. I found another job and now they're trying to fire me, confirmed. I mean, do you want to know something else, hon? I mean, I'd like to give you another reading. My job is to give you the warning. Tarot is to give you the warning. If everything in your life is great, I don't need to tell you that tomorrow is great and you are going to fart butterflies and rainbows and lucky charms. I'm here to give you the warning. That's what tarot's for. What's going on with you? What do you need to be forewarned about? And anybody else that tells you different is lying to you. That's why they say tarot is dark. A little bit, yes, a little bit. You know, and they say, well, the angels protect us. Do you not think that angels are warriors? What do you think? That they just beings of light? These people got to stay strapped every day. Do you know what they're, okay, never mind. No, they're just always love, light, and peace, baby. They just, okay. No, these are, okay, a lot of them is dark. What would you do if you didn't have all them dark energies? Whooping other dark energies' ass. But that's neither here nor there. That's why they say people like me is people like me. It is what it is, I don't care. I mean, I don't want you to thank me. It's like, oh, okay, it came true. I mean, I'd like to give you something good, is what I'm saying. Hey, look, can you, Marion? What's up, girl? Hello, I left the position I was in because it was toxic to me. Do you see that's what they wanted? What do you care if that's, what do you they can't see you, huh? What do you care if that's what they wanted for you, Kenya? To me, you're trying to avoid a disaster. What do you give a shit if that's what they wanted for you? Mean, who do you mean by they? You mean by the angels and the spirits? Or these people that you love? Who cares if the people care that you love? Who cares? You should be worried about what's happening next for you. What do you need to look out for? If it was something I told you to do, I believe it was strongly in your best interest to do. I wouldn't advise you wrong. It wouldn't sit right with me. If I ever gave bad advice, because sometimes when I do these recaps, right, and I rewatch all my lives, and that's why I don't like them to go over 2 hours, because when it goes over you realize I have to study these lives 2-3 times to make sure I didn't mess somebody's reading up. And then I got to come back on here and say, hey, I don't like what I did on so-and-so's reading. I think I may have made a mistake, and I need to re-clarify that reading. You know, just give me another question. I don't care if those people wanted you to leave. What do you care? Did they fight for you to stay? Did anybody say, oh no, look, can you please don't go? No, they accepted that resignation and was like, peace. Peace, sister. Do you see who is they? That's what they wanted, was for me to leave. What do you mean they? The spirits, or, you know, whoever was at the wheel at your job? Who cares? Universal energy circle. You can ask a super chat question. Doesn't mean I'm going to take it like next. I go in order, hon. I try to stay in order. I don't ask y'all for likes. I don't ask y'all for subs. I don't ask y'all for shares. I don't do that. Not a YouTube 304. I love it when y'all do it, but I'm not gonna, no. I don't ask y'all to do that. All right, Danielle. What's going on, Danielle Bailey? You're a Leo. You're having a real bad time. What's wrong with you, Danielle? Okay, Steph Squires. Okay, listen. I don't like that. My beautiful, superior, why does my race need to be, I mean, unless you're just trying to identify energy and you're just saying white goddess, meaning an energy, okay, I'll accept an energy. But to me, it just, just be careful because I don't like that. It rubs me wrong. If you're just saying superior white as in energy, okay. But even if you said superior black goddess, superior Hispanic, I don't like that. And I've told you this before, Steph Squires. I have told you this many times. I'm not comfortable with racial. And if I'm wrong about the racial and you're just saying white as an energy, okay, well, maybe I'm jumping the gun, but I don't believe I am. I don't like that. Please don't do it. You can say, oh, well, you're jumping the gun. I meant energy. Okay, great. Well, how do you know I'm white and not black? All right, Danielle Bailey, let's go. X of 4 kids. X of 4 kids home in 15 years, very toxic Aries. You're having hard times. You're saying X of 4 kids. You got 4 kids together. All right, I don't understand. X of 4 kids home. 4 kids home in 15 years. Okay, you're dealing with a toxic. Are you still on the same? What's your question, baby? Daniel Bailey, what's your question? Okay, you're trying to describe something. You're not making a lot of sense. Yeah, unconditional love. I said something last night that I didn't agree with today. I said, I don't believe in unconditional love. Of course I do. My God, I've loved a lot of people and I still do. I love them from a distance. If anybody ever got in trouble, I'd be the first one that was there with attorney. It would just be anonymous. An anonymous attorney, all of a sudden you get released from jail. All of a sudden I'm not going to I'm not going to, no, because unconditional love is abused. It's abused, okay? And I don't do that. I don't do unconditional love. Unconditional abuse is what I like to call it. And you can look at families that do that unconditional love. Look at it. Look at the toxicness of it. There is no unconditional. Listen, you see it. It's nothing but an ass kissing up to the person who is whoever. You know what I'm saying? And it looks pathetic. From the outside looking in, it looks pathetic. One person leads everybody, and they all ass kiss one person, and then they act like nobody else can see it. Everybody can see it, baby. Everybody can see it. Johnny crack corn, Jimmy crack corn, and I don't care. Stop it. Everybody can see it. Looks retarded. You gotta watch those dynamics too, because if you don't do the get along, and the very first time, listen, y'all live your life the way you want to. I know what I'm talking about. Especially with daughters, female energy. Females always have competition. There's always hierarchy. Who said that? Amazing Japan score. 6'7", 6'7". I don't even know what that means, but I found that. I found that so funny. Somebody said that. I was like, 6'7". Made me feel that. I was like, yeah, well. Yeah, Brianna, let's go. Let's go. Oh, Lord. All right. Brianna Jar. Will I be accepted to my dream school USNA class 2030? Are you still here? You need to hit the heart button once or twice. Otherwise, I'm going to skip you and move on to the next person. Brianna Jara 7544. Will I be accepted to the Dream School USNA class of 2030? Hit the heart button. Let me know. Don't nobody else hit it for her or him. Hit it or don't hit it because I'm going to skip you. It's a hard enough life for us. It's a hard enough life for us. Instead of treated, we get tricked. Instead of kisses, we get kicked. Okay. You have definitely checked out, so no need to go on with your reading. All right, Elizabeth Zulo. How you doing, friend? Long time no see. My good friend passed away. And he was by himself when he was on a scooter. And nobody knows how he died. He wasn't on a Harley, girl. You couldn't have painted this in another. He's on a scooter. You could have said a motorcycle. You had to paint him on a scooter, a moped. All right. My good friend passed away, and he was by himself when he was on his Harley Davidson, and nobody knows how he died. Did he get hit riding his motorcycle? Did a car hit him? Please help me with this one. Just for closure, his name was Paul. He was a very good person. All right. So Paul passes away. Damn, girl, you are really, I don't know about that question, girl. Because you're on the, I don't know if I like it. I don't know about that one. Yeah. See how the door just shut? I don't know if I like that question. So Paul passes away while he's on his motorbike. Did he get hit? We don't know. I don't know if I'm going to take it. I don't know. Let me see. I'm not taking this question. I'm not taking your question. I can't. I'll tell you why. Why can't you do it? I'll tell you why. Right. Discernment. I can't do it because what you're doing is asking me to contact the deceased. And that just, I don't like to contact the deceased. Now, a lot of times that comes up when I do personal readings. And I'll read the questions and I'll tell the person, hey, I can't contact your deceased ancestors or your deceased relatives. I can't do it. Now, what will happen in personal readings is that my team will find workarounds on the question. So even though I put up this boundary and I say no, they'll find a workaround. You see what I'm saying? But to just contact someone that's deceased just to find out what happened, I don't feel comfortable with it. Oh, that's way too low. I feel comfortable talking to my team. My team communicates with other teams. Awesome. You know, and sometimes even the teams that they don't choose to work with, they know why they ain't working with them, and they'll just summarize the situation. but I'm very, very choosy about how I work with energy. Okay? It's nothing personal. Very, very particular how I work with energy. DePauli. DePauli. Worker. Will third party by now, Sonny, leave my husband, perhaps girl. All right. All right. Hey, DePauli. DIPAL. DePauli. Workade. Will third party vinyl, Sonny, leave my husband, Prabhat? I don't know. So your husband left you for someone else, DePauli? Are you here? Shit. Come on, man. Yeah, okay. I'm sorry, Elizabeth. I can't always do. You have to understand. I gotta have boundaries to things. It's nothing personal. I tried to get the workaround to see if I was gonna get a workaround with your question, and no, there's no workaround. That's what I asked about. There was no workaround with it. DePauli, yeah, you're here. Okay, so DePauli, let me get this straight. Your husband left you for another woman? If you could find listen, Elizabeth, if you can find a workaround with your question, right? I would gladly take it. Just find a way to phrase it. I don't know how you're going to phrase it, but you're just going to have to find a way, you know. I'm not sure how you would do it, but, you know, that's up to you, and then we'll try again later. All right, so he was having an affair. All right. So, DePauli, your husband was having an affair and left you for another woman, or is he seeing both of you still? DePauli, your husband, is he seeing both of you still, and he's like moved out and he's living with her now, or what's happening? I get it, third party, is he gonna leave her alone or what? But I mean, the bigger question is why haven't you left him be? Sips tea. Why have you not left him be? Why are we arguing over a man like he's a prize? You do know you're the one with the. You do know you're the one with the vagina, correct? You know what men do for vagina. I mean, it's the oldest living trait in the world. He's okay. So you're positive that he's having an affair with this person. You're positive. You're positive that he's having an affair with this person. Did he move out? Did he move out with her? He's already left you. If this man, okay. Did he already leave you for another woman, or you just suspect it? I just want to ask you that. Do you suspect he's doing this, or you're positive of it? DePauli, it would make a lot more sense for your reading. Do you suspect it? I don't care about whether or not you have a future with your husband's up to you. Are you for certain that he's having an affair or not? That's what I'm asking you. Are you for certain he's having an affair? Yes, I'm for certain he is cheating on me, or no, I am not for certain. Okay. When you can do that, you can type that out. Yes, I'm certain he's having an affair. Well, I'll take your question. I need to know that before we go further. With the third party banal, Sonny, leave my husband. Wow. It sounds like he's already left you, hon. I don't know why you want to be with some man. I mean, I do. I do know why you want to be with some man. Don't let me get ahead of myself. He's married to you. You want him back. Is he? Are you confident he's having an affair? Because your English isn't very good. I'm trying to give you leeway here. Are you confident that he's having an affair? Yes or no? Are you confident that the man is cheating? Yes, he's cheating. I am confident that he is cheating. I am aware he is cheating. Yes, I am 100% certain he's cheating on me. Can you give me that much? That would be helpful. Okay. He's doing it. All right, baby. All right. She wants her back. Will they? What's going on? Six, seven. Yeah, baby. TAM move, yeah. Anybody can get it. I just need it in a form of a yes or no question. It's not a good look on you. Tapali. DIPALI. It's not a good look on you. Not a good look on you, love. Really not a good look for you. And I'm going to explain. Give me something there. Appreciate you. A lot of twos, baby. You got every two. I don't like 2 2 2 energy. I do not. 2 2 2 2. I do not like the 2 2 2 2 2 energy. That is just a bunch of denial, a bunch of distraction, a bunch of pump your brakes, a bunch of you don't know everything. That's what 2 2 2 is. Pump your brakes. You don't know everything. Your heart shut off. You're in denial. Whatever it is. I don't like 2 2 2 energy, and that's what you're pulling. I mean, you got all the twos on the board. 2 of cups, 2 of swords, 2 of pentacles, 2 of wands. You got it all. I mean, Polly, I just hope you... Have you ever been here before, honey? Are you a subscriber? Because I don't want to hurt your feelings. I don't like to hurt people's feelings here. You know, if this is your first time here, I'm not trying to hurt your feelings. To Polly. So in the recent past, you had a wealth of challenges in your relationship that you were in denial about. You refused to admit there were challenges in your relationship. And maybe that's because you were saying, well, that's just the way it's always been. All couples argue. Whatever your rationale was for these wealth of challenges, you were saying, no, I don't believe it. So all these challenges came up in the recent past, and it went on forever. This was everyday life that you chose to deny. You chose to turn your back on and say, it's not happening. This isn't happening. Despite all the arguments and all the challenges in your relationship, you chose to stay in complete denial about it. No matter what anybody tried to tell you, even this person, you just chose to stay in denial. No, that's not true. Okay. So, in the current energy, where we're at with this is that you're in the know and you're still struggling to accept it. Even when you do know, you're becoming cold, detached, mean, bitter, rude. Whatever you do find out, it's making you angry, resentful, aging you in dog years. Even when someone tells you anything. This man is very, he's not giving to you. He's withholding all of his money. He's not giving anything to you, current energy. Zippo, nothing. Resource-wise, he's not giving nothing to you. What's yours is his, and what his is his. He's not protecting you at all. He has let down, he doesn't care what you know and what you don't know. He don't care. He's not giving you any level of financial support. He's not giving you any level of physical support. Furthermore, he is very arrogant with you, very nasty. He also thinks his shit don't stink. Like he is the most attractive man on the earth. He knows this hurts you. He knows that you're upset. He knows. You want to know why? Because you've made him the center of your universe. And he knows that when this thing closes out, you can't take it. It's too hard for you. Because what you're doing, all you're doing is reminding him of the family. What about us? What about the family? What about little John with the crutch, you know? All you're thinking about is family dynamics. And that's what you're hoping that he remembers as well. You're hoping that you can cry enough and highlight the highlight reel with him and put that burden on him about what about the family. He doesn't see it your way, by the way. When he looks at this, for him, all he sees when he looks back is this family was nothing but a burden. He can't wait for this to wrap out. He is excited about it. He has been, listen, he is so arrogant that when he thinks back on the memories, it's nothing but crying, grieving. It doesn't make him happy. It doesn't. The only thing that makes him happy is closing this cycle out. It's hard, no doubt, but when he thinks about it, the only thing that's hard about it is the family, meaning the family that surrounds your cycle, not you at all, not you. I'm talking about extended family, your kids, your aunts, your uncles, the family. In the future, I see you juggling money. You're juggling money, you're juggling time, you're juggling resources, no doubt because you're distracted by what Mr. Good Dick is doing for you. What is he doing? I tell you what he's doing. He's busy not giving a fuck. That's what he's doing. He is busy not caring. When he looks back on this, the only thing he's looking back on is the extended family, not you. No, at all. In the future, I see you juggling money, time, attention, and resources. I see you being hella distracted. I see you at this fork in the road. You don't know what action to take. You don't know what to do. You're juggling money, you're juggling time, you're juggling resources. It's all because you've been distracted with this situation. Here's you. This is you. Struggling, juggling money, don't know what to do because of all your emotions, and here you don't know where to go. You don't know what to do. Furthermore, I see that this is just, if it doesn't make dollars, it doesn't make sense. I see you getting ripped off in the future with money. I see people taking advantage of your time, your money, your energy, your effort, and your resources because you can't focus on anything else but this situation. You're so distracted by another's, what is the action of him? Like, what is he, you're so distracted of what somebody else's action is towards you that other people are going to rip you off. You're going to get ripped off left and right. That means when you go to the grocery store and you pay for 4 apples, they're going to sell you 2, and you're so distracted with your phone, you're not even going to realize, right? Look, you won't get sold 2 apples, and you went there and bought 6. You get home and realize they only sold you 2. You're not paying attention. You are so anxious about what this person's action is towards you, knowing damn well you are not getting your worth. Meaning, this is not equally yoked. Whatever you give this person, they ain't fit to give you back. So even if this person was to come back, you want to talk about a doormat. They're going to walk all over you. I mean, if you thought you got walked over in the past, oh my God. They had 1 girlfriend in the past, he's going to have 5 girlfriends in the future because you're willing to put up with anything. Anything. Just as long as you got Mr. Goodbar back. Okay. Robin, why are you here? Don't you got to go to church tomorrow? You are? Okay. Are you getting a Big Mac? I just kind of want like a bite of a Big Mac. I don't know if I want the thing. I probably don't even need a Big Mac. Don't even worry about it. I'm gonna eat pizza. Don't even bother because a Big Mac's like $7. What? Shut up. I really don't. I don't need a Big Mac. I'm sorry to hurt your feelings. I'm just letting you know. In the future, I see you juggling money. I see you just waiting on somebody to take action on you. And even if they did, honey, the 6 of Pentacles reversed, you think you will get your value with this person after they ran all over you and you begged for them back. Please, you're the only thing in my life that makes me happy. Please. Let's just end it. Let's just end this cycle. I don't care how hard it is. I don't care how hard it is. I don't care. I just want the family. That's all I think about is the family. Okay, great. In the future, here's what I see. Juggling money, and this person is always at the crossroads, whether or not they make the right decision with you. And you think it's going to be equally yoked for you in the future? It's not. You're going to be a doormat in the future. A woman or man? I wouldn't tell a woman to put up with this shit, nor a man. Nor a man. You go beg somebody to come back. Come on. Against their free will, a guilt trip them. Guilt trip them. Come on. That's just retarded. That's why I tell y'all, do not subscribe. Do not like, share, subscribe until you get a reading, because I may not give you what you want to hear. I don't see it going well for you, hon. I don't. See you getting used. I see you getting used like a doormat, even if this person does come back. And I don't think they will. Furthermore, I don't. I see you being so distracted, not knowing what next to do. And I see you getting ripped off on the street. Just like going to the store and buying 2 apples or buying 6 apples and coming home and realizing that you only got sold 2 because you're too worried about what somebody else is doing. No, I don't see this person leaving anything. I see you, it's got nothing to do with the third party at all. Nothing to do with the third party. Everything to do with you and your life. That's what, when I come here and look at your life, how does it affect your life? Whether or not he stays with her, if you think if he ends the relationship with her, he gonna come running back to you? Do you think that she was ever the problem? You think this woman entered his life and she's the problem? No, but really? It's this woman. This woman is the problem. If I removed this woman, it wouldn't happen. You don't think there's honey, I got news for you. It's not this woman. It'll be another woman after her. How many other women was it before her that you were in denial about? They told me straight up, you've been in denial about this relationship forever. That means there's been a lot of third parties. All right, what's your name? S.A.G. Oh, Lord. Homeboy. Sage Homeboy, what I'm going to call you. The S.A.G. Homeboy. Hello. Will there be a reconnection this week if I reach out? Should I? Sage Homeboy. If you're here, hit the heart button. I'm going to skip you. Sage Homeboy, you here? S.A.G. blah, 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 blah. Homeboy. Hello. Will there be a reconnection this week if I reach out? Should I? Hello, are you here? Hit the heart button, otherwise I'm gonna skip you. Did you already tap out on me? Otherwise I'm gonna skip you, going somewhere else. Wait. He don't care about you. Stop making this something important. All right, I guess Sage Homeboy, hello, would there be a reconnection this week? Blah, blah, blah. I guess he ain't, well, I guess he left. What are you saying? They're glitching? I'm glitching? Yeah, Elizabeth Zillow, I mean, it's not that I'm asking you to pay for a reading. I'm just saying, you know, that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying like, oh, you got to pay for a reading to like get around a question. That I don't want that either. I don't know how else to say it. I'm just saying another girl did this. She had a very similar question about a topic that involved people that had passed. And her team and my team figured out a way to get around my stipulations. You know, that's what I'm going to say about that. Yeah, hold on. Sage Homeboy, you there? Yeah, you are. That's you. Okay. Okay. Sage Homeboy, there you are. Stop. I thought you checked out on me. Hello. Will there be a reconnection this week if I reach out? All right. SAG, blah, 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 homeboy. Hello. Will there be a reconnection this week if I reach out? Let's go. Okay, well. Are you blocked, baby? Somebody here mad at you, hon. They're not very nice with you. They're very mad at you. They're mad at you. What'd you do? Why you make this person mad? You made this person pissy. Your spirit team out here. Are you I know you're saying Sag is my homeboy. Okay. Sag, I don't know. Something about is my homeboy. Are you a boy? Are you a dude? You're a woman? Okay. I'm glad you said that, because I have the future out here with a gentleman. Let's go. And it helps me keep it in context of who I'm reading for. The man, the woman, let's go. Can you all see the cards? Probably not. I'm trying to keep them in view. Doing my best to keep the cards in view. Look at all these challenges. Wow. You got a lot of challenges, huh? You do. You do. Oh. Well, Gina, oh my God. All right, so in the recent past, this person has fond memories, hon. They have very fond memories that they're struggling to get over. They're trying to put it behind them. But the issue is, it's not just that, like this is on the highlight reel, and other people recognize this couple. Like other people remind them of the highlight reel. The challenge is them, putting it behind them, giving up on it. And when they try to give up on it, there's other people here that put something up on a pedestal, meaning before you. There's another relationship before you. Okay? You understand that? There is the highlight reel, and this person, and if you're saying, well, no, there's no other relationship before me. Well, here's what I'm going to tell you. It's not that this person reflects on the good times. But the struggle with it is they're doing their best to overcome that and push it down and give up on this and give up on the highlight reel. They don't want it anymore. That's still a struggle for this person. It is. Now, in the current energy here, they have family. And the family is offering differences of opinion regarding your situation, meaning if you had a good relationship with this person's family, then the family is sticking up for you. If not, and this is a prior relationship, the family is sticking up for another person. You understand that? Either way, the family is playing a huge part in this. And they are trying to change this person's mind into not reconciling with you in the current energy. The family here is very supportive, and they are doing their best to change this person's mind. They don't want this person to reconcile with you. They're telling this person that the party's over. Good times are gone, brother. Let this go. There was no good times. What they're doing is they're telling this person there is no reconcile. There is no good times. Don't even think about it. And the family is surrounding this person with support, by the way. Meaning, like, when they get off work, there's family support. Hey, come on over. You know, we made chicken, we made dinner. We're going out to a club tonight. We're going to go out for supper. We're going to go out and play shuffleboard. XYZ. The family is trying to change this person's mind. The family does not want this person to reconcile with you. No. No. Furthermore, if the family was supporting another relationship, still, no, they don't want them to reconcile with you. No, ma'am. One of my lead, my last job, I was a supervisor. My lead got me this for Christmas. The Grinch. You're a smooth one, Mr. Grinch. At any rate, listen. In the future, your spirit team's out here, honey. If you take action on this in the future, and you just go with the flow, and you're going to send this message, this gentleman's going to receive it. But when he receives it like a customer service agent. The minute that he looks at it, it brings him a level of emotional relief. And then he panics. He panics because all those warm, fuzzy feelings come back to him. Okay? And then he goes into this challenge moment. If he wants to renew this relationship with you, he is still holding on to you. However, I'm going to let you know, he's going to want to sneak around with you. For whatever reason, he feels like that's just it. It comes in, your message comes in, boom, and he wants to take action on it. But he gets very cold and detached, and he starts thinking about this rationally, right? Emotionally, he's elated. But for whatever reason, it makes him nervous. He starts getting real nervous. Oh my God, what do I do? But there's real emotion there. If I start this new relationship, he's hanging back. He's holding back from you. And why is he doing that? I feel like there is something to do with a mother energy here, where he has to sneak around, either with a wife, with a mother. There's something here where he has to sneak around with you because there is no doubt a member of the family, let's be clear, current energy. The current energy, I'm looking at the family's trying to change this person's opinion from reconciling with you. Three of Cups reversed, no reconcile, does not want to reconcile with you. So when this person receives it, let's just be clear, if you was to act on this and say, send them the message, first of all, I don't think he's going to respond right away, but just know you made his day. He sees it. Now, you may say, oh, that son of a bitch, he saw it. I know that maybe you get read receipts. And he didn't respond. Just know you made his day. But Cat got his tongue on it. I'm just going to let you know. He don't know what to say to you. Oh, shit. He's filled with nothing but love and emotion, and he's so happy that you, but here's the deal. The challenge here of starting a new relationship, he's holding back, and the reason is this Empress energy. That's probably his mom, his sister, whoever, where he feels like he got to sneak around with you like a harlot. Now, if that's not his mother, that's his wife, you tell me. But somebody here don't want to see y'all. They don't want to see y'all come back together. They don't. They don't like you, boo. And I'm telling you, The challenge in the future is starting this new relationship. He is not going to publicize that he's holding it back from whoever this Empress is. Empress energy trumps a Queen of Wands. Hello? He puts her on the pedestal, okay? And that's why there's this sneaky energy between the two of you, okay? There's a very sneaky energy between the two females. You see that? Very sneaky. The challenge of being sneaky between these two females, meaning he's not going to come out and say, hey, I'm being sneaky, because he doesn't want you to think, hey, I'm seeing another woman. When, no, he just doesn't want his family to find out that you two are still in connection. The family don't fuck with you at all. Let's make that clear. They don't want to see y'all reconnect at all. Now, I think that is bad on his behalf. In my opinion, he's pussy. In my opinion, that a grown man's going to allow that much bearing, his family has that much control. I can't let my mom know. Even though I'm 40 years old, I can't let my mom know. I can't let my brother know. The fuck you tell him that? I can't. I don't want to be with a weak man either. Hey, RJ. Hey, baby. Long time no see, RJ. I'm glad you're here, hon. I don't want to be with, you shouldn't want to be with no weak back man. You're one of my subscribers. You shouldn't want to be with no weak back man or no weak back woman. Tell him to kick rocks. That's why I was telling that girl, why you want some man back down moved in with some other girl? What you think that's going to be? Come on, man. You want to be 40, 50 years old before you get these principles of life? Why don't you start being attracted to the people who are attracted to you? There's men out there that would give you the world. There's women out there that would give you the world. Why are you attracted to people who want to half-ass their energy with you? Just my opinion. I won't ever do it again. I'm telling you right now. I would rather date a short, fat, bald man. As long as they're nice to me and make decent money and put me on a pedestal. All right. Hello. My name is Angelica. Any important message I need to hear? Nope. That's called a general message. AN24R70. Okay, you're probably brand new here. What you're asking for is a general message. You just want me to just read a general message for you. Yes, the guides say that you should quit your job and leave your man. No, I'm not. That's not what this is. You need to give me a yes or a no. If you was to read the description before you clicked on the message, it said all questions must be in the form of a yes or no. That goes for you and everybody else, okay? And Thelma, bless her heart, she said no general reading, meaning no general readings. You're asking a very generalized question. Tammu, Tammo. No, I have not read for you yet. I never saw your question. You're in the hospital as a patient. Oh, I'm sorry, hon. What's your question? So the last one was, no, I never read for you, hon. What is your question, Tammu? T-A-M, capital M-O-O, 1970. What's your question? I don't even see a question here. You in? All right, can you tell me what's going on with you? I mean, I don't need to know what's going on with you. Can you tell me your question? You could tell RJ, never mind. I ain't gonna say that. I was gonna say something. I'm not saying that. I was gonna say something. I'm not saying nothing. Tamu, Tamm, no, honey. You said, no, don't subscribe until you get a reading. I would just unsubscribe right now. Just don't subscribe until you get a reading. You may hate my guts after this. Don't do that. Don't like, don't share, don't subscribe, don't do none of that till you actually get a reading. Because you might not like what I say to you. You might be like, the hell with her. I don't even like that girl. All right, Tamu, you got my full attention, baby. Go ahead and type your question, and or copy and paste it, or whatever you're doing. I have not read for you. What is your question? It needs to be in the form of a yes or no. Hurry up, because I'm getting ready to leave. How long have I been on here? Yeah, I feel it too. I've been on here 1 hour, 50 minutes. I'm almost at my 2-hour mark, and I still have other stuff to do. Not gonna blow my hair out yet. I want to put these two what is it? Bedside tables. What do you call those? Bedside tables. Every time I get on live, I can't think for shit. Nightstands. These two nightstands. I want to put these two nightstands together. RJ, what the hell are you talking about? I miss your love. When can I see you again? You ain't never even been seeing me. What you talking about? You know, I never saw you before in my life. What are you talking about? But no, I did miss you, RJ, for real. I haven't seen you here for a long time. I haven't seen you in like weeks. But you've probably just been missing me because I've been coming on so late. Nightstands, yes, of course, nightstands. Hello. Sometimes I get on these lives and I don't know what happens. Maybe it's because I'm put on the spot. I get a Biden syndrome, like word salad. You can't think of anything. Anyways, who cares? Come on. What's your name? Tamu, 1977. You got my full attention, Tamu. Let's go. What is your question? Yes or no question. RJ, what's your question? You got one, hon? Who's got a question? I'm going back through. Did I skip somebody? I know I skipped Brenda Vaughn yesterday. She got pissy with me, even though I read for her every chance I get. Something about her sister. Did my sister do this? Why don't you just cut those people off? That's my thing. That's my take on it. I'm doing fabulous. I'm in a very good place in my life for the very first time. And it's very peaceful. I've been at peace. No matter, the last week was so volatile, and if I was to tell you everything that popped off last week, you'd be like, oh my God, that's just too much. It don't even feel real. Like, I feel like I should be on an episode of Shameless. But I would rather take these challenges any day over, yeah, believe me, I'm doing well. I'm doing so good right now. Awkward silence warrior. Honey, I can't give you a general reading. You need to give me a yes or no question. Elizabeth Zulu, Tams. Is that the girl that asked me? She said she was in the hospital. Will her and her husband get back on track again? All right. Thank you, Elizabeth, for helping a girl out because she can't seem to get it together. I'm going to help her out. All right. It's not over. We're going to do it right this time around. All right, Tam, let's go with her and her husband. Right. You're going to hear from this person for sure. It's not over, baby. Because this part of me is dead in the ground. This love is killing me. You're the only one. It's not over. Damn. And that song I just sang, there was a reason for it, because I don't even know the words to that song. It's not over. Death reversed. It's not over. Somebody's very brokenhearted. Very brokenhearted. They want to give to this. God bless them. They want to give to it. Yeah, okay. Someone's spirit team is not advising this. They do send a message. They do. Yeah, this is the issue, is y'all married. The challenge here is the legal contract that y'all have, right? This person in the recent past, yes, it's not over. They're heartbroken. They want to give to this, but it's highly sexual. Yeah, they want a new start. Yes, they are excited about it. The issue is when they send a message, your spirit team is like, yo, you got one foot in the frying pan with this if you go back. Because this person, if you think that they have changed, they have not. Death reverse. This person has not changed. They have not. This person still throws low blows. They'll go with the flow for a little bit, you know, just to get you. And I do mean very short, you know, they're going to send you some sweet messages or what, but you got one foot in the frying pan with this person. Right, and this person's goal is just to lower your boundaries. In the future, the challenge of this contract, you will learn a lesson. There's something here that you need to learn a lesson on. The issue with you is just the legal contract of this. You learning a lesson. You got unfinished business. Thank you, sweetheart. You've got unfinished business. The unfinished business that you have is that you let this person get away with murder. You let this person get away with murder. Here's the challenge. The challenge is that you're saying, well, but we're married. There's a contract. Okay. Well, it's time you learn a lesson, a third grade lesson at that. You know, you're going back. Yeah, you're right. It's not over. It's not over in the past, and it's not even over in the future. And here's the deal. Even in the future, you gonna let this person run all over you like a doormat. This person, they so sneaky. I mean, this is somebody that you need to have eyes in the back of your head. You do what you want to do. What was your question? What was the damn question that Zulu said? Yeah, I mean, what do you mean? Are y'all gonna, yes, I tell you what, y'all are gonna be back on the same regular channel that you're used to. Yes, you two will get back on the same sneaky ass behavior where this gentleman gets away with murder. Yes. And every time that you're asleep, there is some tomfoolery going on. So if that is your idea of getting back on track, yes. You two will definitely get back on track. Tomfoolery will continue. Yes. Even your spirit team is like, yo, I'm telling you what, the minute that this message comes in, good news. Your spirit team's like, yo, you got one foot in the frying pan. And the goal of this message, you going back to it, is just to lower your boundaries. This person, they know that you don't have boundaries right now. They know that you're backed in a corner. You know, what can you do? I miss you, girl. I'm so brokenhearted. I just want a new start. What they gonna do? They gonna send you a Uber Eats. They gonna send you McDonald's to the bedside because you in a hospital. I sent you an apple pie from McDonald's. I sent you a large fry from McDonald's, girl. I know half the fries was eaten because, you know, I had to eat too, but I know they cold. But at least I thought of you, girl. Good night, everybody. I have a dentist appointment tomorrow. I'm glad you're okay, True Time. All right. Yeah, RJ, you'll see me. I come on, I'm trying to come on every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I would have been here this past Friday, but it just didn't work out. But in the future, I do every Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm trying to do more through the week as well, now that I'm on daylight schedule. What do you say? I love that spirit team hijacking. Best man ever. Hold up. What's her name? Brianna. I tried to read for you, and you checked out on me. Will you be accepted in your dream school? I tried to read for you, and you checked out on me. Okay, girl, I tried. I said, hey, Brian, are you here? Hello. And I even started your reading. And you must have just, kept scrolling on me. Or you said she was here. Shit. Now Thelma's taking up for you. Damn it. Alright, what's going on with old girl? Alright, Brianna Jar. Just want to know if she's going to get accepted into the school in 2030. I don't even know what the USNA class is. Those acronyms. But we'll see. We gonna see. All right, I'm gonna end this out with Brianna. So everybody else here, it's waiting, baby. I'm done after this. Y'all go ahead and click off. If you want to stay, you can stay. I'm done with her. I got other stuff to do, and I gotta get up very early. Racism? I feel like this is prejudice on a level, a bias, I don't want to say prejudice. I want to say a bias. Spirit team's here. I felt it. There's a bias. I'm picking up on bias here. There's a lot of biases out there, and you may not even realize you have a bias until you see there's a psychology level of biases, and until you read through all the biases, you may not even realize you are biased yourself until you know them all. Okay. Brianna Jar. Well, honey, you got a lot of haters because of your gift, talent, and ability in the recent past. You do know that, right? Because I don't know if you're from the ghetto or what your deal is, but when it comes to your talents and your gifts and your abilities, honest to God, when things come up in a reading, I have to touch on them because the strongest energy off the first card is the strongest energy on the deck. The strongest energy on your deck is the Five of Swords challenge, which tells me there's hella haters here. You got a lot of people in your energy that don't like you, that don't like what you're doing. And when I ask why, it's because of your talent, skill, and ability, what you have to offer others. Now, when I clarify even further, like, well, why? You know what I'm saying? It's like a 5 why. Well, why is that? Well, because they realize that, when this cycle closes, your spirit team is out here. You're leaving this. Whether you're leaving the hood, what you're doing, you're leaving. You're putting the past behind you. You're the one that's made it out. Because even in the current energy, grudges that are here. The challenge of the grudges that are in your energy. Who you're rubbing shoulders with, the new friends, the connections that you are meeting, the level of success that you are achieving. Because when you get this good news on the current energy, it changes everything, and the opportunities that you achieve, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. Not only do you achieve this brand new brand new financial opportunity, it also changes who you rub elbows with when it comes to dating. This changes everything about your life. You get these brand new it changes everything. Like you're on a whole nother level. Whole nother level. And in the future, I see you protecting this. I see you having extremely strong boundaries. I see your intuition being on point. I see that you're going to remember this reading for however long it takes you to remember it. You're going to remember this reading forever. There is something about this reading that in the future you get triggered and you throw up these real strong boundaries with folks. And I do think it's this reading that does it. There's something here about the future where you need to set these real strong boundaries. And the reason being, if you're reading for a very long time, and I do mean it could be 4 years, 8 years, 12 years. You're going to remember this. In particular, I do feel like it's 7 years from now where you're going to remember this reading. And it's you, by you remembering this reading, you will avoid a major downfall in your life where you take action and you don't allow someone to come in and use any of their skill, their tactic, their resources to come against you. You avoid a major tower moment by putting up serious boundaries in the future. To answer your question, I absolutely think that you will be accepted. I think that I know for a fact it changes the projection of your financial future and your love life. For whatever reason in the future, I see you remembering this reading for a very long time. And I see you putting up very strong boundaries in the future. And whatever I'm saying, you're going to remember this and the need to do so. Because when it comes to you putting these boundaries into place, that's how you avoid this huge tower moment. You avoid anybody stealing your thunder. You avoid anybody stealing your peace. I do see some gentlemen trying to take action on you in the future and using all these resources and tactics to do so, and I do not see it being successful. The reason I don't see it being successful is in the future, and I don't know how many years later this is. It's because you trust your intuition and you start throwing up all these boundaries where you're like, nope, see, that's not who I am now. I'm not this person that you remember me as. I don't get down like that. I'm not the same person. I've changed drastically. And you will avoid tower moments by doing that. And I do think this reading is going to play a pivotal role in it, especially with your spirit team out here. Something is changing. Your spirit team has done steamrolled this. It's done. It's been a done dollar. It's been cashed. Does that make sense? Brianna Jara 7544 in regards to you going to the Dream School USNA class 2030. All right, y'all, it's been real. It's been fun. Thank you for being here. Thelma, thank you for always moderating and staying here the entire time. Thank you for those that hung out. Thank you for my loyal subs. Thank y'all for being loyal here. And just some of y'all just come to hang out. Thank you for the new ones. Thank y'all for those that subbed and liked and hearted and all that. You know, you don't have to. I'd never ask you to. But thank you for doing it anyway. And I wish you well, and I wish you a safe week. Love and light and all that. Y'all take care until next time.